Welcome to day 15 of the Love Dare. Love is honorable. Today's dare: choose a way to show honor and respect to your spouse that is above your normal routine. This is an area in which Sulojana just simply excels. And even in some of the things that we've shared over the last few days, you would have picked that up if you've been following us on a regular basis. And so I'm just going to share a couple of things that I was able to do in the last 24 hours to live out this dare. The first one actually happened last night when we were coming back from our Love Dare group meeting. Our numbers were a little bit lower, and our regular coffee maker person was not there, and so we didn't have a cup of coffee at the meeting like we did the week before. And I could tell that Sulojana was really missing her cup of coffee and craving that little jolt of Java. And so on the way back, within a, I don't know, 3-4 kilometer radius, we have probably 4 or 5 Tim Hortons. And so I asked her a couple of times if we'd like to stop and get one, and she was saying no because I'm on a partial fast for a few days, and one of the things that I've chosen to give up at this time is caffeine. And so she was very reluctant for me to do that, but I was able to stop at one of those locations and pick up a cup of coffee for her. And even though the aroma was very tempting, I was able to stay away from it, and was able to honor her desire and watch her enjoy her cup of coffee to the very last drop. And then today after work, we decided to go to a special service in Toronto, and so I was able to have dinner before I went to pick her up. But she, of course, didn't have an opportunity to do that. So I was asked to take dinner for her, and today I actually stayed home, and I was able to do some cooking and made some delicious ribs for the boys, and mainly because they both just love ribs. And so to make it easy for her to eat and not messy, I actually took a knife and cut the meat off the ribs, and then took some mashed potatoes, like garlic mashed potatoes with cream cheese and butter and all sorts of good stuff in it. Yeah, we're not counting calories now, right? And some healthy vegetables, of course, and then I just stuck the plate. It was just a regular dinner plate that I took it in, and heated it in the microwave right over here. That's why our location has changed today. And then covered it up with some aluminum foil, and just took it here so I could just eat it with a fork, and then throw out the foil and bring the plate back later on. And needless to say, she really enjoyed it, and I was glad to be able to honor her that way. As I was reading this dare and doing this, I remembered something that Sulojana and I had both heard at a marriage talk that somebody gave many years ago. And this woman said, guys, if you would treat your wife like a queen, you watch, she'll treat you like a king. But if you treat her like you know what, then she'll treat you like you know what, or maybe even you know what squared. Hello. And I remembered that today, and I know one of the things I did at that time after that talk was I got into the habit of very regularly opening the car door for her. I think that probably carried on for a few months, maybe even a year or two, but then it kind of wore off, and I'm just beginning to realize that I need to be more intentional about making Sulojana feel like the queen that she really is in my life. And of course, she treats me like a king anyway, so that's the least I can do for her. All right, so I hope that that you were able to do some things that honor your spouse, and we look forward to having more of you share. By the way, welcome to the new bloggers and love darers, and we look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. God bless.